Hello, this is the second Premiere lesson. For this one, I'm just going to go through some more fun stuff that you can do to make your project your own. So, first, I'm going to teach you how to do a title card. You probably already know how to do this or have a good idea of how to, but just in case, thought I'd go ahead and do that. So, we have our clip. Let's pretend this is the whole film. We'll just drag everything to the right. Give ourselves enough room. You can either create a legacy title like we did before, or you can probably just use the text tool, type tool right here. Whichever you prefer. And you can always you can either leave it black, you can put an image behind it, you can even put a video behind it. Whatever you like. Title cards are really up to you. So I'm just gonna use the text tool, type in there and just say, oh, Bricka. Yep, that's it. Brick. And we can mess with the fonts and everything if you wanted to. You can reposition this by going over to effect controls. You'll have to select your clip here. You can position it wherever you want. I want to be fancy and put it over here on the side. Whoa. Yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. So you see your little text layer here, you can go down, mess with the font, make it whatever you want. Yeah, so that's pretty much just how you make a title card, and you can adjust how long you want it to stay on there. A good rule of thumb is to allow the audience to read your text through twice. So it's just one word. We can just leave it short. Don't let it linger for too long, and don't make it so quick that the audience can't react. You can add a fade in and a fade out to your beginning and end if you wish. The quickest way of doing this is going to the right side of your little clip here, right clicking, apply default transitions. That'll just be a fade, and you can also do it till the beginning, and that's what we have. If you'll probably want to leave a little bit of black, then do the same thing to the beginning of your first clip. So this is what it will look like. Title card, fade into your clip. So you can adjust the timing however you want, but that's usually how a title card is done. It's got a fade, a little bit of black, and then your clip begins. Something else that is nice to pay attention to is labeling your different clips or graphics or images, whatever you have. Even by scenes, it's really nice to label your clips to keep it organized. And by that I mean color coding. So, and it's kind of fun too because you get to pick your own colors. So, if I want the footage to be a specific color, so I can remember what the footage is and what my graphics are. I don't really like iris, so I'm a purple fan, so I'm gonna go purple. So now I know that all my video is purple. This pink is okay, but whatever. I feel like changing it. I'm gonna change it to green. And there we go. So that's just a handy little tool that I use a lot. I label my audio a different color from my video sometimes, and I absolutely label my scenes different colors so I can keep track of them. I talked about this a lot last time, which I realized after watching through the video again, the first Premiere lesson. And I don't know why I talk about it so much. I guess it's just because I use it a lot, but making shapes in the legacy title, I guess I can just show you that. So I'm gonna save, first of all, Control S, go to File, New, legacy title. I'm going to call this shape 1. So just in case you were curious, this is how you do shapes. You literally go over here to the shapes, pick the circle. You can hold shift if you want to make sure it's a straight up circle. I don't know, what if it's the moon? And then you can, you can literally adjust the color, anything you want, whatever. Plop that in there. So this kind of goes along with the next thing, which is you can take images or graphics or shapes or whatever and move them around, give them a little bit of animation even, which is cool. If you watch my little intro video, that's what I did with the coronavirus thingy. So I'm going to show you how to do that. If we just wanted this circle to move around a little bit, we can click on our shape here. I'm going to go ahead and move my shape over to my graphics folder, just so I can keep organized. Then I'm going to go over here. These are keyframes. You'll want to keyframe your shape in order to, or image or whatever, to make sure that it does what you tell it. Because if you change the position without keyframing, it's just going to stay there the whole time. So, the key to keyframing, is before you start, make sure it's where you want it to start. I'm just going to have it start off screen. Keyframe the position, or scale, or opacity, whatever you want to mess with. Keyframe it where you want to start. Go forward, kind of estimate how long you want it to take. Stop it there. Keyframe it where you want the position to be. So say I want it to go over here in this corner. So this is what we'll do. I've got it keyframed over here, and I've got it keyframed over here. Whee! And then we'll just stay. So wherever your last keyframe is where it will end and where it will stay until the clip ends. So that's just a little bit about how you can mess with the position. You can also scale it. So say I want to go over here, I'll keyframe it at its normal size, and then I'll go over here to the other keyframe, and I'll make it real, oh boy. I'll slowly start to make it smaller as well. So let's see how that goes. Oh, it's gradually getting smaller. Whoa. So yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. Opacity even. Start it at 100. End it at 27. Oh, it's fading out. So yeah, you can really get creative with this stuff. Animation in Premiere is not the most intuitive thing, and it's not perfect by any means, but you can add a little something to your images or whatnot. And really the last thing I wanted to go over that's a little fun thing is audio filters. So if I go up here to effects, if I go over to video, or audio effects rather, there's all kinds of fun stuff you can put on your audio. So you don't necessarily, I don't know if you want to do this for this project, but you might want to do it for future projects, just depending on what your film's about. So I'm just going to throw some reverb on here. We'll put, I don't know, surround reverb. So I'm just going to drag this over and put it on my audio file. And then once you do that, you can see over here in your effect controls panel, you see the effect come up here. So we've got our surround reverb. We can go over here and mess with the custom setup. So right now it's just put the kind of default filter on it, which sounds like this. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if you can hear that, it's so quiet. But you can go in here and mess with all kinds of stuff. So, like where it sounds like it is, go in the theater, see how that sounds. It just gets really quiet for some reason, which is funny. But you can go in here and mess with all kinds of stuff. Get creative with it. Whatever you want to mess with. Try it out. And that's pretty much it. So that's just a couple more fun things to mess around with when you're doing your projects. If you have anything that you think of that you would like to know how to do, reach out to your teacher, either me or Canal, and we'll be happy to show you how. So that's it. Have a good day.